Birdsong and Mental Health. The results of the study indicated that there was a direct relationship between hearing birdsong and an increased sense of well-being. This result builds on prior investigations into the effects of listening to recordings of natural sounds on people. Those studies have shown that recordings of natural sounds can help with stress relief and the ability to focus. However, the reason behind the benefit is not totally clear. Perhaps listening to birdsong is connected to a sense of calm. After all, we encounter birdsong in the peaceful part of the morning or following a storm.
Hi everyone, welcome to Language Lab. I'm Jack. 先来看 build on 这个片语动词，意思是以什么为基础。譬如 The teacher asked for her students to build on Brianna's ideas for Parents' Appreciation Night. 老师要同学们以 Brianna 的点子做基础来筹备父母亲感恩晚会。或者是 John and Mary built their home on the land that her father gave them when they got married. John 和 Mary 结婚的时候，他们就在 Mary 父亲送他那块地上盖了2个人的家。再来看一个例句 The state's human rights laws are built on the principles of equality and fairness. 这个州的人权法是建立在平等和公平的原则上。接着我们来看 investigation 这个名词，意思是调查。譬如The investigation into the robbery got the police nowhere. 警方对这起抢劫案的调查毫无进展。或者是 After a thorough background investigation into Riley, the company decided not to hire her. 在仔细调查 Riley 的背景后，这家公司决定不雇佣他。Investigation 的动词是 investigate。例如Scientists are investigating the effects of climate change on small islands in the Pacific Ocean. 科学家正在调查气候变迁对太平洋小岛的影响。Okay, let's get back to our teachers.
Welcome to InfoCloud, friends. The sunset last night was stunning, and the sky looks especially blue today. I wonder if a typhoon is coming. And this is the calm before the storm. Manya, what do you think?
You could be right, but it's probably a good idea to check the Weather Channel. Before we do that, let's talk about the phrase calm before the storm. This phrase means a period of quiet before a period of great activity, busyness, or excitement. For example, the house is quiet now, but my sister's 3 boys will arrive soon. This is the calm before the storm. This phrase comes from weather, as sometimes before a storm there is no rain or wind, and the air is still. Not long after, however, a violent storm follows. Besides calm before the storm, we can also use the word lull and say lull before the storm. The word lull means a temporary period of quiet or inactivity. We can say, the restaurant is packed at dinner time. It's only 4 p.m. It's the lull before the storm.
我们经常用暴风雨前的宁静来形容有大事情发生前都会有一段平静的时刻。英文叫 calm before the storm. Calm 是平静。在这里是名词 calm before the storm 跟中文的暴风雨前的宁静几乎是一模一样的意思。Before the kids arrive, this is the calm before the storm. 在小孩子们抵达之前，现在是暴风雨前的宁静。除了 calm before the storm 之外，西方人也会用 lull before the storm 来表达一样的意思，因为 lull 也有平静和平息的含义。
Birdsong and Mental Health. Or it might relate to a sense of safety projected by singing birds. They sing when there are no predators nearby. Whatever the reason, listening to birdsong can improve our mental health. The authors of the hiking study had an interesting observation. It was the perception of being in nature with a diversity of singing birds that helped. The authors were reluctant to conclude that just birdsong increased well-being. Instead, they suggested that park managers encourage visitors to enjoy nature quietly, as that provided the greatest benefit.
Alright, 再来看 observation 这个名词，在课文里的意思是观察后发表的看法或是意见。譬如 Kids who saw Paw Patrol the movie made several observations about the main character. 孩子们看过《汪汪队立大功》电影版后，对片中主角有几点想法，或者是 Scientists' observations of the rainforest in South America have confirmed that the tree loss is going to affect the entire world. 科学家观察南美雨林之后，确认了树木的损失将会影响到整个世界。我们再来看一个例句。From her observation of the new English teacher, the school principal felt that he would do a great job. 校长观察新来的英文老师之后，觉得他一定可以胜任。最后再来看 reluctant 这个形容词，意思是勉强或是不情愿的。譬如 Blake is reluctant to tell his parents the truth about why he and his sister had argued. Blake 不愿意跟他父母说他和妹妹吵架的真正原因。或者是Frank gave a very reluctant answer to his parents about what he had done after school. 关于 Frank 放学后去做了什么事，他给了他父母一个非常勉强的答案。Reluctant 的名词是 reluctance， 譬如 Samantha's reluctance to help her mother make dinner got her into a lot of trouble. Samantha 很不情愿帮母亲做晚餐，结果下场很惨。Okay, let's get back to our teachers.
The Stranger.
Well, Sherry was out of the taxi, but now she was in an abandoned house. Goodness knows where. It was quiet. The room was a bit dark. Her hands and feet were still tied up with a rope. She felt as if she was forgotten by the world. Meanwhile, Chris and Jason arrived at the travel agency and were about to walk into the building.
Here we are. This is where my father used to work.
So tell me again, why are we going to your father's old office?
I want to find an old photograph of him and Debbie. I want to show Sherry tonight.
Okay, let's go. What's wrong?
That's my uncle. What's he doing here? Let's go see what he's up to.
I thought you'd be glad to see your uncle again.
Not a chance. He and his friends tried to cheat my father out of our family business. When my father found out, he fired my uncle.
I'll bet your uncle wasn't too happy about that.
He was furious. Before he left for the States, he promised to come back to take revenge on my family.
So now he's back and you think he's going to do something terrible to your family?
You can be sure he's up to no good. I have an idea. Let's take the stairs to see what my uncle's up to.
Oh, all right. I'm always up for a little bit of excitement.
Okay, are you ready to climb 15 floors?
What? Are you crazy? With my new shoes?
Is that a problem? Stop whining and start climbing. We don't have much time.
To be continued.
I am so proud to have you in my life.